Pansy Wolf has been running and hiding for days now. Not that this was particularly a new development, she was after all a thief, and evading capture was pretty much her stock in trade, so to speak. The new bit was all the zombie fighting. And slaying zombies was proving to be hard work. She was carrying plenty of cuts and scrapes, bangs and bruises to remind her well enough of that. Right now though, standing out here in the middle of this field, she is free and clear, and that in itself is a tonic. Even if it only lasts for as long as it takes for the next horde of undead to come shambling into view, this moment, with the wind whipping through her hair, is just perfect.
Got a feeling that I might die tonight. Woke up in the morning, raving for a brand new day.
Good morning, Pansy. Up bright and early. That's it. Let's go and see what is occurring in the neighbourhood. A few guys there. Now the idea is that we're going to clear out the little bit of opposition that we have. One of the guys over the road. A couple in the car park just further out of view at the minute. There we go. These chappies. Then we will collect the remainder of our belongings so we can squeeze into our little blue motor car. Okay, skeleton, you are. So, once we've packed up, we can get on with our journeying out of town. So that's the objective, is to make sure that we can get clear of this particular spot and get within striking distance to start searching out the base that we want to use, the top secret bunker in the woods. Right, we're looking like things are clear, so maybe now's as good a moment as any is to speed up time and pack the rest of our belongings. Okay, get scuttling, Pansy. Scuttle, scuttle, that's it. Jam it in anywhere that it'll go. We have quite a lot of stuff still to move. We're not going to be able to get all of it into this car. I was speculating on towing another vehicle, but I think multiple trips are necessary anyway because we've got all the books in the bookshop to get. And I don't think it would be a bad thing to be able to just go backwards and forwards. This is actually going to be like the southern perimeter back into Rosewood from our base that we're going to use first of all, rather than pushing straight through the centre of the Rosewood extension, which is the more direct way to come from the bunker. But that'll be a bit too much to begin with. Okay, you'd think, now we're packed up, that it would be the right thing to do would be to get off. But no, we are going to have a look down this main street and deal with, well, what is essentially the horde that has been giving us problems because they were next door to us these past few days. But the purpose is so that we're not overrun with the vermin when we come back to collect the books. So let's remove or cull this population, I suppose is the way to think about it. Don't have to necessarily root them out completely. But we do have to, oh, that's it. We do have to make sure that when we, oh nice, a shrieker, just what we need. Well, they can come over. I'm quite happy, so she's only going to attract the ones that I want to come. Whereas if we'd encountered her earlier in the process, she might have called up guys to attack from all directions. So this is the benefit of fighting where you're confident about your flanks and what's in the rear. Makes it a lot more, well, doable. Especially if we're not overrun by sprinters. Oh, Pansy, you're building up a little killing floor here, where they're just coming across to you. That's it. Ren, take your punishment. How's that bat? Oh, look at that, it took damage just on cue. It's okay. Got a few more zombies left in this aluminium weapon. Good durability. We would have been through several baseball bats by now, I reckon. It's not maxed out for damage though, so if we were using a regular baseball bat, we could convert it with a chain or snails to make it into spikes to do more damage. Okay, this is a twofer. Both of them. Cool. What do we got? We care about knives at this point. No, you're stuck. You're not really making a huge effort. Okay, maybe I don't need to be pulling every last one out with this is the thing, it's like, take reasonable efforts, but don't go all in when it's not the primary objective. You can just carry on killing forever and you not get anywhere. Okay, there's too many there, too many different types. They can stay for now, I reckon. What we should do is just have a look back down the other side, clear out the way into the food shop, so that we can maybe pick up some provisions when we come back. Yeah, I think we'll take these ones on pulling the odd one. We can use the corner just to grab a few out of sight, out of mind. Provide a quick, efficient dispatch and go back for some more. And gradually, this should clear the way. 3 of them? Okay, none of them running. But are you gonna shriek or raise the dead or... Nope, guess not. 6 already. So, I think we're gonna carry on for a little while because we've still got daylight. We can't really do anything else, so we may as well end the miserable existence of some of these fellas. You never know. They might have something neat about them. Not looking too promising on that front, but you never know. Okay, let's thin them out. We've still got some to our right. He alerted this guy. Doesn't look so good. But that's okay. Who are you? You're tough. Are you a wrestler? What was it? It was in red. Oh, there you go. Right, put your glasses off. Okay, fella. Go to your eternal rest. You must be a fat one looking at the pace of it. Come down. Put them out. Have their misery. Rest in pieces. Maintenance went up there. That's not bad. Okay, into the car park. Last time I came down here there were some fairly large mobs. Just a couple. That's it, fella. I'll shove you over then. Okie dokie. One more. For our consideration. Hey. You didn't see us coming? You didn't hear us coming. What's the point? That must be pretty good. Okay, this is taking time because, yep, I'm tired. Let's, there's a crawler. That was a crawler. Let's get back at warp speed. That will do. We just need to have a little rest and get out. Yeah, eat your biscuits, whatever you got. Four in the morning, bit of early breakfast. Okay, Moodles are all good. We can now saddle up. And see what lies ahead of us on the road. Okay, well, on a video edit I would normally take out game paused, but what this signifies is that we did drive out of town quite successfully, threading the needle through a number of hordes. It wasn't really a lot of footage, but it was something that I lost miskeying. I thought it was recording when it wasn't. But I took it during the pause. I used the sandbox, access to the sandbox mod, just to take one policy action in view of what we've just done and what we're just about doing here. I've turned off respawns. Oops, careful, dropped up at this point. The point being that there's a lot to do just mastering Hydrocraft, and that's going to require us to have access to different areas to do different things, and the footage of just lots of zombies constantly being cleared out of disabled areas would not be particularly interesting, and certainly wouldn't advance the process of getting the crafting stuff done. So in view of the necromancers that can cause us additional problems by raising the dead, that there are it's apocalypse level population and it's the CDDA zombie squad, I think that's hard enough just for our little pansy wolf. It's not like she's built as a soldier or anything, so I think no harm, no foul, just allow her to clear areas out. It's not like she's going to depopulate the neighbourhoods. Oh, I got stuck right through you. Let us see. A nightstick. Oh, I like the work gloves. The work gloves are useful. They will be necessary for doing various hydrocrafting recipes. Okay, we're going to carry on. So this afternoon is going to be all about just making sure that the local yokels are not about to cause us any grief overnight. Once I lose the light and have thinned out this population, a nice room. So probably should have scrolled in a little bit more before closing in. Made for a good shot though, right? Then we'll do some work in the house, the big farmhouse, to secure that as a forward operating base, and then we'll go on to explore the local area to try and find the bunker, which is in the woods. kind of north of us. Where we are, basically we've driven out of central Rosewood by via the southern gas station near the drive-in cinema, taken that bottom road out, and as though we were heading towards the other township, but turned left, heading back up with Rosewood, the traditional, the classic or vanilla Rosewood on our left, through the fields to a farmhouse, which is the farmhouse behind us, and that's situated just by the dirt track that leads into the woods. In the woods there, nearby, we should find the super secret bunker, which will be our base, hopefully. So hence this clearing out process, and as I mentioned, with the mod to turn off respawns, hopefully we don't have to have repeated endless sagas of clearing the mobs out. But we'll see. I mean, helicopter events notwithstanding, dragging populations around and the natural migration. The zombie population is still not at peak. I'm not sure how many days have gone by at this point, and it's getting there. And once it peaks out, then we should be able to keep our communication lines open, at least between our various points of interest, and see if we can't make some crafting progress as well. Okay, just a little bit more fighting in the backyard. Okay, we're getting there. One more for the pot. A couple more up here, and then we'll consider moving on to securing the night's accommodation. Make sure we can have somewhere safe to land. Yeah, tiredness is taking its toll. Exactly. Hitting as hard as when we were fresh. So let's not necessarily engage the crowd any more than we absolutely have to. 7:30, a reasonable day's work, to be followed by an evening of hard labour setting up our encampment upstairs in this farmhouse, which is eminently more secure than bunking up in those cottages when there are zombie neighbours on the prowl. So take care of the moodles, see what there is to be had by way of provisions. Cheese, can't get enough of it. And in this case, quite literally, eat it up though. Mind you, the sadness. The sadness. I can drink that without any repercussions. Never mind. Okay, well, that seems to have gotten us by for a little while. And some melted popsicle. What could be more delicious? Calories anyway. We are feeling a little sad, a little agitated, and when we're agitated we like to smoke. And then we ought to go for a look at the upstairs accommodations. Well, check it out, Pansy. You never know who could be lurking behind any corner. Didn't you see? Yeah. If we rip up the floors in the approved manner, that will secure it. Now really what I'm doing is trying to secure this upstairs without losing access into this bathroom. If you think about how we take out the stairs, we're not going to be able to walk into this room, so I'm going to put two accesses. One in and out of this room and then one in and out of the rest of the upstairs. And that'll just give me access to this water while it's still available. And we'll need planks for fences, and we'll need curtains for the sheet ropes attached to the top of the fences, dangling down, and be able to get up and down. And the theory goes that nobody else who stumbles in zombie-like will be able to get to us while we're up here, kipping. But this might take a little while. But Pansy is advancing her carpentry skills. It's a shame that we haven't read the second book in the carpentry series. We didn't find that on the bookshop raid. So that's another intermediate objective, is to check out the books in the school and complete our collection. And once we've got a current set of skill books on the go, another objective is to do a little raid into the nearby town to the south, where there is a video store, and hopefully pick up a full set of skill videos. That would be nice, and that would allow us to get into crafting activity on the front foot, because skill levels are required for certain types of projects that we might want to undertake. So I guess we have to get dismantling for right now, though, to get our specification built. And do it before we're dead on our feet with tiredness. But having taken care of the immediate surroundings, I'm not expecting any curious zombies to blunder into us until we've got this set up, and then we can have a good sleep, which will take us through to our first day of exploring to try and pinpoint this bunker. So while this ultimately, we won't use this base for much here, it's just a way of getting us started. And I think having somewhere for vehicles here is not a bad thing anyway, because it might not be possible to have a lot of parking in the woods, but we, without putting a lot of effort in to clear the road clear a road out of the woods onto the dirt track. But we'll see. All things are doable. Okay, gather up your curtains, make your ropes, and we're very close to mission complete, or intermediate mission. All the steps and phases you have to go through. But without it, we wouldn't be able to secure the more interesting base up the track there. Okay, right, we can get out of here. And now I can get in and out of here. I can remove the tile in front of the door into that bathroom, which means that anyone at the top of the stairs would not be able to approach us in our bedroom. That's kind of the plan. Right, yeah, dig a hole in the floor. That's what we like to do. Here she goes. Breaking through. And then we put up fences. Zombies like to fall over fences. Zombies crash through to the ground floor. More planks required. How is that carpentry skill doing? Yeah, advancing. A lot slower than it would if we'd read the book, of course. Knowledge is the multiplier. Nope, no good. Okay, let's take some other furniture apart. And some books. In search of planks. Antidepressants to keep your spirits up while you're working away throughout the night. Okay, there's some planks, that'll do. Take your pills. Grab the planks. Build a fence. This is how we do. A little bit of dinner. Breakfast. I don't know, when you're killing all day and working all night, what does time mean anymore? Okay, one fence here at the top. Any zombie running up here, go straight over. Well, that would be my theory. More planks. Carpentry is time consuming, huh, Pansy? Nobody said that it wasn't. But here we go. Building a new future one plank at a time. Nope, not on this occasion from that one. Where are you gonna go now? This door. We will get there in the end. So yeah, I think from here the plans are find and confirm the base, move in all the stuff, consolidate the library of books, and go and acquire videos. And while we're doing that, we can figure out what the order of manufacturing type skills and what are the resources that they will require are, and how to get them, and then build missions around that. Okay, planks and nails. Does this mean we're close to finishing Pansy at 5 in the morning? Such labour. Okay, pop a new fence in here, and then we can open that bit of floor up, and that is secure. And just try to avoid falling down it, of course. Would not be the first time, and probably not the last. Okay. Get the floor opened up. It might be interesting at some point to figure out how to pull in a horde, just to check that it works as expected. But I won't be tempting fate at this point. We'll leave that one as a later project, if ever. More sheet ropes. This place seems to have just about exactly the right amount of stuff for what we want to do. How cool is that? And that should give us plenty. Right. Let's have this door off. There's one plank there already. Even if I can get one plank out of this door, I'll be happy. Fit my final fence. Clang, clang, clang. Okay. We have what we need. I could really have speeded this whole thing up some more, I guess, in terms of overall production, but there's something about having a different pace away from the frantic kill and dash, just something methodical process of getting a little rest haven set up. Cool. Okay. Let's just... We've got up and down. Now you can't climb over without... Yeah. So I think this is reasonably secure. I'm not sure if crawlers can crawl upstairs, but they'd be the only ones that would destroy that fence, because anyone walking would just be totally tempted to throw themselves over. Such is the nature of zombieing. Okay. We came up to do what we need to do in there, get some water. That's the whole point of that access here. And then back over to the other rope, climb up on the other side. And there we go. So I think at this point, Pansy, perhaps just put your stuff away and get your head down for some very well earned rest, and then see what tomorrow brings. Probably more hacking, slashing, maiming, disfiguring, and taking on the hordes. But for right now, it's getting towards bedtime, huh? I reckon.
Got a feeling that I might die tonight. Woke up in the morning, raving for a brand new day.